have a bad monkey here. Hey everybody, welcome to Cards and Sharps. Time to do some sharps. We are looking at a Southern Grind bad monkey. I just got some new knives in and ready to take a look at some of them. Don't forget, for you knife fans, anybody watches my channel, once we get up to 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway of this Leatherman Micra little multi-tool. So once we get to that point, I'll tell you how you can win that, and then as we move up in subscriber milestones, we'll be getting even better. Who knows? May get to a point, give away something like a bad monkey like this, or any number of other items, and we'll be doing something for the card folks, and then we'll be doing something for the knife folks separate. So be sure to tell your friends and share our channel with others and spread the word. All right, let's take a look at the Zac Brown Southern Grind Bad Monkey. All right. In a nice little padded foam box here. For the price of the knife, my first thought was that the box isn't too fancy looking compared to some other items, but they do put this card in there that tells you that Taylor assembled it, and it was inspected by, looks like maybe Sam. So that's good. They're proud apparently of their quality control. You have a care for your knife card here, and it looks like a scan thing there, so you can go on and register the knife for warranty. All right, Southern Grinds is a company started by Zac Brown of the Zac Brown Band. If you those of you familiar with country music will know who that is. These are made in the U.S. and actually in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I believe it's Peachtree City to be specific, and oddly enough, I was just there a couple of years ago on vacation with my wife. We spent some time in Peachtree City. She enjoys geocaching, and that town is really known for that. And it's also near a lot of areas where they did some filming for The Walking Dead, in which I'm a fan. And we were there for that. I was not aware at the time that Southern Grind was located there, and they have a store you can go to, or I would have went there and checked out their products then. All right, enough of that. Let's talk about the bad monkey. I believe this is the bigger version. They have one called the Spider Monkey, and this one, you can see it's got the little monkey design in the pivot screw there. And you'll see the pivot screw looks like it's a proprietary design. I believe you can contact them, and you can get toolkits for adjusting those if you want. First off, first impressions, knife has a good feel to it. Feels to be finished out very nicely. You can see the blade centering is right on, and it's got thumb studs for opening. Feels just a little tight, like it needs broken in, but has a nice smooth action. The thumb studs are not real prominent, and they are just a tad bit sharp feeling. So if you want to sit around and practice with this one, expect your thumb to get a little sore. It does have the Emerson wave, so you can use it to open it when you're for fast openings out of your pocket. And probably the fastest way to get a knife open coming out of your pocket is using the Emerson wave. You'll just want to practice with that. I'm not going to demonstrate that right now. There's a lot of videos on YouTube where folks demonstrate how the Emerson wave works, and actually how it's probably even quicker to deploy a knife than on any automatic opening knives. All right, let's talk about the specs. The overall length is 9.25, so it is a nice size knife. It's going to be a full size for a pocket knife. It's got a 4-inch blade length. Blade thickness is 0.13, so it's robust. It's a drop point style flat grind. Handle length is 5.25, so as you can see, my hands are medium, I'd say, so it's plenty of real estate to grab for me. I believe even those of you with the biggest hands will find that it's got plenty there to get a hold of. Handle thickness is a little over a 1/2 inch. And on this particular example, the scales are carbon fiber with that kind of a weave pattern. Gives you a nice grip, and carbon fiber just feels real nice. And it also helps keep the weight down, because this is a chunky monkey. It weighs in a little over 5 ounces at 5.18 ounces. But it feels very robust, very balanced. You don't really, holding it, really feel the weight that much. I have not carried this in my pocket, so can't really speak to that. I don't know if this would be one I would carry much, because this typically is a little larger than what I usually carry in a pocket on a daily basis. But it feels like it would be a very nice size for hunting or camping and that sort of thing. Now the frame is titanium. I don't know that I've actually come across any others where they use titanium, but the frame and I believe the spacers are both all titanium. It only comes tip up carry. In my opinion, that's all you need. But those that might want to carry tip down, you're out of luck. And it is not ambidextrous, so lefties, you're either going to have to adjust to carry in your right pocket, or you're going to have to flip it around every time you want to use it. It's got a liner lock, and I'm not sure, just looking at it, it doesn't look like it's like the normal liner lock knives, where that liner comes over and catches about half of that base there of the blade. It's like this blade has a separate little catch on it for the liner, and so the lockup, it's tight, and the lockup feels very tight on it. And as I said, these are made in the US. Now let's talk about the one thing that, for a knife in this price point, I'm not a steel snob by any means. I enjoy knives in budget steels. I don't mind maybe having to sharpen a little more frequent than you would with some of the higher end steels. But this knife retails $250 plus range, and when you start getting there, you're starting getting into, you know, some of your nicer Benchmades and zero tolerance and those types of knives price wise. And so you're kind of expecting at least maybe a S30V or something along that lines. This has Sandvik 14C 28N, which is basically a budget, falls in that budget steel category. Like I said, I'm not a snob, and I've got knives with the 14C 28N steel and have had fine service out of them. And I'm sure this one would be serviceable. It's not that hard, though. That steel is not that hard to sharpen, but it doesn't hold the edges as well as you get into some of your nicer steels. I would like to see a better quality steel used in a knife in this price point. With that being said, it is US made, and the fit and finish is phenomenal on this. There is no sharp edges there, other than the thumb studs feeling a little sharp to me. There's really no sharp edges. The fit and finish is really nice all the way around. It's smooth everywhere. There's no hot points when holding this knife. The pocket clip is minimal but strong. And I mean, this knife has a look and feel of quality, befitting of its price range. So and then you got titanium frame. So I mean, it's not really any skimping that I find went on with this knife, other than the steel for the blade. And like I said, I have found that steel to be serviceable. It's down there. It's around there with AUS 8 or something like that. And I've had good service with those. I've had good service with the 14C 28N. But just seems like that's a little bit odd place to cut the cost, but who knows? This might be a $500 knife if they went up in steel quality. But I mean, it compared to other knives, it is very, very nice workmanship and fit and finish. As far as comfort, the finger choil here, you don't have any hot spot there where the frame lock is. It does not cause any problems. You get a nice firm purchase on it. Good jumping on the back that works its way up the back into that Emerson wave. So you have nice jumping, and the handle has good grip without being abrasive. So it's very nice knife. As far as, I mean, if somebody didn't even know what steel it was, you would see it as a good quality knife. All right, compared size wise, let's compare it to, this is a Rat 1, which is a pretty robust knife in itself. And actually they feel pretty similar in weight. But it is actually bigger than the Rat 1. And then everybody is familiar with the Delica. You can see the size compared to, moving that here, you can see better. The Delica, it's quite a bit bigger than a Delica or a Benchmade bug out. Now, I I have the rat one here has been my go-to knife for going out into the woods and just being outdoors. And it's had its fair amount of use. Not something I carry daily in my pocket. And I will be doing a review on this knife here at some point, because this is one that I have carried and used quite a bit. My daily carries are more going to be in the size of the Delica and the Bug Out. I do carry these quite often. Time of year, depending on what time of year it is, and whether I'm carrying my phone in my pocket. I tend to carry my phone in the same pocket I carry my knives. So I actually have some thinner knives that also carry a lot daily, but these I do carry a lot daily. And as I said, this one's going to be one that probably is bigger than I'd want to carry, but I tell you what, this knife, if you do pull it out of your pocket when you're around the guys, you know, this would be good when somebody's doing a gear check on you. You pull that out, it's going to be impressive with the carbon fiber and the nice feel, fit and finish. And the blade doesn't advertise that it's the Sandvik steel, so just don't tell your steel snob friends what it is, and they'll be thoroughly impressed with it. You do have a couple of little things. You do have the pretty nice size lanyard hoe. You can get probably pretty much any size lanyard you want to get in there. The pocket clip is not really what I'd call deep carry, but it's located up here high enough that about all you're going to have poking out of your pocket is the little corner there. So it's not going to be too intrusive or too obvious that, you know, especially it's not going to really show off the size of the knife by poking out of your pocket quite a bit. All right, well, there you have the Southern Grind Chunky, I mean Bad Monkey, which is pretty chunky, but feels like a really nice high quality knife. All right, if any of you out there have seen this knife, felt it, handled it, dealt with it, leave some comments. Let me know what you think of it. Would you like to own a knife like this? What do you think of it? And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I've got more knives I'll be doing here shortly. Be posting them up soon. Getting ready to go on vacation, so probably won't be posting anything for a couple of weeks. I'm getting ready to leave just as I'm doing this video. Don't know that I'll get this video up before I go, but so by the time you watch this, you may notice that haven't had anything new come up for a couple of weeks. But there you have it. Southern Grinds, Bad Monkey. See you guys next time.